you go.
There he is. Alrighty. So, Quo, are you cool with just muting yourself real quick after I move you guys over?
Yep.
Okay. So,
I'll actually mute now. Good luck, have fun.
good luck to both of you.
All right. Good luck, Will.
I'll start the countdown on 10, and then if you're going to reset, go ahead and reset on 10. So, alrighty. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go! Good luck and have fun, both of you gamers. There we go. All right, everything's set up.
CC. All right, let's make sure everybody gets in the beach just okay. By the way, you told him it was F, and it is F. You were right. Your foresight immeasurable.
Foresight is immeasurable. That's true. Worked out really well for this one. All right.
So, welcome to Winners Finals. This is the penultimate match in the winners bracket. I am your co-commentator, CJ It's All Good, here with my very good friend, tournament organizer and commentator extraordinaire, CC Neverender, bringing you one of the most exciting Snap tournament matchups of the second Snap tournament. It has been our privilege to bring you Quo versus Eric, the ferocious Frenchman, the terror of Toronto, versus Eric, the man of Granite Lap. What do you like about today's matchup, CC?
Oh, man. So we got ourselves probably, I keep saying it, this is one of the better matches of the entire tournament. We are in winners finals. Both these players here have fought their way to the top, not losing a single match so far. We had some close calls. Quo almost dropped it to me when we played on Wii U because Wii U is butts and nobody likes it. Yeah, we have ourselves a really great match. We have Quo, the world record holder and one of the longest running Pokemon Snap speedrunners of all time. And just overall Pokemon Snap phenom with the world record sweep on most of the main categories on all the consoles. I think he has all of them. I feel like he's missing one, but I don't know what it is. So I can verify that later. So we have Quo versus Gunlap Eric. Eric being probably one of the best active runners, at least in recent memory. He is now in third place, only behind Liam Kings. So I mean, here's the thing: we have two of the best runners in the entire world facing off against each other right here, right now. It's real interesting. We're in for a good match.
It is the epitome, the best that the community has to offer as we come into looking at points here. Gunlap28, Quo 22-3. Funny how sometimes it works out that way.
Indeed.
23-2, Jesus Christ. What's the maximum you can get on beach?
That's like almost it. He got 2 times king, didn't he?
Yeah.
He must have. That's the only way he can really get past 23.
All
Can I get some Zimbabwe's in the chat?
Don't get the Reizu. Let the ball roll, man.
There we go.
End suffering in our time. Let that ball roll.
All right, Quo, a little bit behind. But someone said in chat, this is Canadian finals. Also, Levon in losers semis coming up next. Also Canadian. I, CC Neverender, your tournament organizer, is your American champion here. Root for your boy.
Yeah, the Americans underrepresented. Exactly. He's our Texan representative.
That's right. Texas is almost part of America.
The Olympics have been canceled due to the coronavirus, but the Snap tournament has not. Embrace your inner tribalism, root for the team you were told to root for, and vote your country. That is the only way. That is the patriotic way. That is the Snap way.
That's right. Holla at your boy. Did you say that the Olympics have been canceled in Tokyo?
Oh, that is a joke, but I can't imagine they would actually have it.
That's gonna be a tough one. When is it due? It's like in later. It's like in the summer, right?
Yeah, sometime around there.
Okay, they might be able to, but
Carp
August?
not being great for
August is probably fine.
Carp not well. Listen, I don't know. Probably shit.
Yeah,
We're gonna wait and
that's fair.
see when this thing actually goes away, and we can all go back to life. Right now, I can only buy 1 piece of meat per day, so that's you know, they're close to issuing gas cards. All right, as we go back.
Well,
to
speaking
this
of meat, this is a feast for the eyes, CJ. We got ourselves a great match here in front of us.
If you are a glutton for the beauty of this game, you're about to have a gut buster. That's what we're gonna say.
That's right.
This is an all-you-can-eat buffet of pixelated Porygons and Pokemons.
There you go. You pulled that out.
There you.
I like that.
Thanks, man.
So
didn't know where I
as
was
something
going.
I mentioned in the last match, sorry to cut you off. So we saw Levon versus Drogi, right? 2 titans of their time, right? However, both of them were looking down for lag reduction, but we see Quo and Eric here being the more modern crew. We see them really pulling for the most modern strats, the best strats possible. I'm seeing a little bit of a freeze on Mr. Gunlap's stream.
Yeah.
Hopefully
Eric
he's
looks
locally
like-
recording. It'll likely re-buffer and fix itself. Yep, there you go, as I say so. Hang
There
on.
you go. Maybe need to refresh him. These are mad times we live in, Cece's mom. Mad.
Yes, we had a delivery apparently. It's for me. So
Nice. What'd you order?
I don't remember.
Gallons of hentai.
Gallons.
Spliced. Oh, oof. Dare not accuse Mr. Gunlap of splicing a run here.
Now there is cheat prevention on these, so I highly doubt that these are spliced runs. But I recognize that you might not appreciate the stream pausing like that, and I don't. It's not fun. But a 10-minute handicap. There you go.
How was that Zubat better than mine? Sorry, rare lapse in character for me.
Isn't that rare? You chose the D letter. You were correct, Levon. Or not, sorry, Levon. Drogi. It was 4th column, 1st row. So yes, that was correct. It was D. No, it's fine. As long as it's in the same slot, it's fine. I'm not worried about the actual character itself. Oh, looks like Eric is resetting.
No?
That was
It
weird.
just dropped.
Yeah, it said. See, now that's a splice right there. All right.
Lolly. So, Lolly asks, what character is CJ playing today? And then it's the character of someone who's good at my job.
You're just saying what?
This being my job.
I'm just saying. What are you just saying? Eric splicing.
So for those unaware, the reason we give them a specific character to
What
pick
a coincidence!
is that on every picture submit screen, as you can see here on Quo's screen to your left, the author credit there says F. So if he had spliced, there was no way he could have known the character, because it is randomly generated with the highest regards to security and the sanctity of the tournament. And he would have to fake it on every frame. So
It's true.
it would be heckin' oofers.
You could say that, yeah.
Can you imagine John Madden saying, or Pat Summerall going, well, John, it would be heckin' oofers if you were to fumble the ball here. Heck. Also, hello, Squidward.
What up, Squiddy boy?
110 points for Waggy. He will take it.
Sorry if I haven't said anyone's name in particular in chat. How's it going, everybody? Hope you're all doing well. Hope you're all ready for winners finals of the Pokemon Snap Tournament 2. Speaking of which,
Shout out.
go ahead.
Shout out to Clean Sarah. The
Clean, what hey?
The Titan of Oakvale. What hey, my dude. Go ahead.
As I was saying, Pokemon Snap Tournament 2 benefiting Ica Aid. If you guys are not aware, Shuli91 in chat, also known as Ica, needs some help paying for back surgery payments. We are raising money for her. with a GoFundMe here. We have raised over $3,500. We're doing really great. We really appreciate all your donations. It is very much appreciated. Everyone who's donated is a lifesaver. It is very much appreciated. So if you haven't considered donating, please consider doing so. Just anything you can spare is really nice. I know that everyone's kind of going crazy with COVID stuff, but you can make a real impact in someone's lives.
I will say also, if you cannot donate, one of the best ways for you to help, you can still help, is to share.
That's true.
Share the fundraiser. Also, some people do not like direct donations. If you live in the United States, there are some tax implications for donating. So there is an alternative. You can go to speedox.tv, look under the ICA Aid collection. For the months of February and March, we have committed our entire website to the production and the sale of ICA Aid merch.
Mm-hmm.
All proceeds, all profits from ICA Aid will be going, or from the ICA Aid collection will be going to help ICA in her fight against her back. As Quo gets a second cloister, I will say that although Quo is ahead on your TV sets, as they would say, on your monitors, on your televisions, Quo is actually a little behind Eric, it looks like.
Looks
but
like
not
it.
by much.
We got ourselves a
Eric
cloister
doesn't
for
get
both players.
There you go. Yeah, I think they're pretty close, but
It's hard
do
to
not
tell
be
exactly.
fooled.
I didn't take a look at their. Let me see what their times exiting points here. So that's 10:57 for black screen on picture select. So we'll figure out how that's going to turn out. Also, one last final note for the ICA Aid stuff. All revenue generated on this channel in the month of March will be donated. So if you guys feel like cheering or subbing or any of that kind of stuff, all that money will be going to ICA Aid. I didn't see what time Eric went in, but he went in around 11:01. They're pretty close. Very close.
I do want to say that this is a matchup that you might be able to see more than once.
That's true.
As we do have a grand finals, so this very well could very same matchup that you're watching right now could happen again later. Because,
also, that ditto there, I don't know what in the world just happened, but apparently Cave is giving some really weird stuff for our players here today. Drogi having some other issues in Cave as well, and Cole having some ditto issues here. But
you might have even said that ditto caved in to the pressure.
That's one way to put it.
Go instead getting this little laggy boy over here. That's a ditto.
Indeed it is.
That's the one we used to teach the younglings before everyone just started learning advanced strats.
Indeed.
Ooh,
You had mentioned
all right.
there will be a grand finals. So this is a double elimination tournament. There is a losers bracket after this. So most of the losers bracket has been played out, as some of you guys have been here to watch. But after this match will be myself versus Levon for the losers bracket. And that'll be for losers semifinals. The winner of the match of Levon and me, the winner of that match, will go on to face the loser of this match. And then the winner of that match in particular will go on to grand finals and face off the winner of this match.
Oh no, my
Ooh,
buddy.
we are seeing some spaghetti here on Weepinbell from both players.
Yeah.
TBH honest, but it might be a little worse for Eric.
He did get juked twice, so Quo got juked twice. He missed 2 apples.
Mm-hmm.
But he still hit him going around the front. So I think that Quo just
13-23.
kind of... I think that pretty much solidified that he's got a little bit of a lead here. He's entering Valley at 13:31.
I saw he left points at 13:23, so I'm kind of watching Eric here. Oh yeah, Quo's in the lead here by about 5 seconds. I was so focused on
insurmountable.
I was so focused on Eric's timer, I didn't see what any points he had. They both have 130k.
We go to the clip.
I'm sure they do, but he had 132. Okay, I know Rizu's keeping track. Rizu's always keeping track. So
That's the secret, Cap. He's always keeping track.
it's true. We do have a Juking Bell emote here on.
Both got 132.
And we also have a Where's That Pokemon? Next time we're around Cloister, don't forget to spam that Where's That Pokemon? I have Scumbag Lapras, but we don't really use Scumbag Lapras anymore because Lapras is less of a scumbag now. We don't have to worry about dealing with Lapras RNG. It's all kind of the same. Gunlap posting a pineapple.
Never thought I'd see the day.
Who'd have thought? No more Meekins. Yeah, I kind of removed them because no one used them anymore. I had to free up some spaces.
That's good. The hardest choices require the strongest of wills.
Yeah, Gunlap, Eric, sorry. At some point in Tunnel, your stream froze. Actually, I can just refresh. No, I'm not going to refresh for the sanctity of the video. If he finishes a run, I'll go ahead and refresh. That way, I'll try and catch up.
Yeah, Eric, you had the misfortune of your stream freezing at the end of Tunnel, and then your entire stream like froze. / capture went down at Volcano. Jogi pointing out it was definitely when he spliced. So.
Oh yeah. There was definitely a splice somewhere in there. But
nothing gets past the drogster.
It's true. The drugstore dog. He'll sniff it out.
You've been caught in a drog net.
Okay, imagine doing the splice, thinking, "Ooh, it's not free." From Quo here.
Shout out to anybody.
It's only half off. It's only half off.
You can have it for the low price of $3.99.
The Drognet sounds like a Fox News segment. Eric's getting it free. He got that 5-finger discount. If you run fast enough, anything's free. Quo, on the other hand, got to pay. Pay up, buddy. All right. Like I said, they're both pretty close. Eric a little bit behind, but that might have helped catch him up.
Yeah, I got a time in mind here. I think they're dead even now. I think he's a second behind. Or 2 seconds behind.
It's real close, whatever it is. They're like neck and neck. Commentate like everything on GSA, please.
I'm waiting for my invitation. Not that I don't love Simply and whoever he's carrying to the barn, but oh no, that's the speedrun channel, right?
What's still GSA?
With the one guy, it's always all right. Me and CC hate Super Mario Maker 2, or we dislike it strongly with a passion.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you that if you ever watch a Mario Maker 2, because it's always on the front page of speedrun.com, you will see a matchup where one person has a webcam and the other person doesn't. It took, like, CC finally saw one where 2 people had a webcam for the first time.
It's true.
I was like, you just saw Jesus painted on a wall, or like you have a chip shaped like George Bush or something.
Yeah, I swear. No, not to throw too much shade. They put up Super Mario Maker 2 all the time. That's like the only thing I ever see on that channel.
We had a friend who got a world record in a game, and that evening they showed his world record from a year and a half ago.
Oh, for like the World Record Wednesdays or whatever they do?
Yeah, I was like, this is lame. I mean, it's been a year and a half since he's beaten it. Can we update the list a little bit here? I mean, come on. I said, now listen, I throw shade because I'm a citizen. CC's in the game, you see. CC has a reputation. I have no reputation.
There you go. Milo once said we should showcase Snap there. By all means, let him know. Get him to talk to me. We'll see if we can't throw something together.
We had that idea the other day for like knockout.
Oh yeah, we had like knockout. Like I think it'd be really awesome if we had like 10 runners all playing at the same time, and then the people with the 3 slowest times are knocked off, and then again, and then 2, and then 2, and then whatever one. Like, I think it'd be cool to do like 5 matches back to back and just start knocking people out.
I want to pay back. I want to get us back onto the run here. We did take a little bit of a detour, but we are at the end of what is going to be 2 pretty good times from two of our game's best runners. And I want everyone to see and appreciate how close this is, but how much more game there is left.
Yeah,
So
because I mean, we also saw the whole Weeping Bell fiasco in Cave. So whatever times these guys are going to put up, they can beat this, right? So we're already going to see, like you said, we're going to see some really nice times from both of our players here, but they can do even better, right? And that's what the whole format of this tournament is for, is that we can allow players to really shine, right? Boom. Quo is leaving signs at 1949. My best split is like 1953, right? Quo is still faster than my time, right? Quo is a legend.
Quo is a
And
legend.
Eric also leaving at 1948, right? This is also just an amazing run from both players here. They're already faster than my best times.
Going into this tournament, Eric had a narrative built against him that he was not great in race settings. That narrative was constructed by me. I've been proven wrong. If you have watched this tournament and you have seen Eric, the man of granite lap, again and again, just come out of the woodwork with these crazy runs, with little to no practice, I would like to add. I mean, he was just practicing docketing the PB report. Oh, did he miss a Mew?
He might have missed 2.
Oh, no.
That's
The collapse right at the end.
That's a ripperoni. But
Oh, no.
Eric's still going to finish this one out. We're looking at
Like a low 21.
21. Man. 21 even from our first runner here. Let's see, from Quo. 20.
Yeah, he only lost 25 seconds to his PB. No biggie.
Yeah, exactly. That's the craziest thing. Oops, so that's a 21-0, not 21-10.
2105, maybe.
6. 2106.
Yeah. And just like that, right back in there. We in cheer, boys.
All right, I'm going to refresh his stream. I think this will work. If it doesn't, I don't think it's going to work. Nope. Okay, hang on. Un momento, por favor. Technical difficulties here.
He said 1 second as soon as I took a mouthful of sour cream and onion chips. I apologize.
Come on. There we go. Come on, game. You can do it. Jesus, come on. You can do it. I believe in you.
Even Santa Claus believes in you. Alright, there we go. So, I want everyone to keep in mind that they have, in this new format, we have 5, count them, 5 resets. It is a format familiar, harkening back to the days of the original Pokemon Snap tournament that did not benefit Ika Aid, but you should do that now. Anyway, so, the original 5 reset format has returned as by popular demand and request for the ending rounds, the winners finals, and the losers finals and grand finals of Pokemon Snap Tournament 2. So all runners have all of their resets. So that means within the confines of this next 22 minutes, we could see these two potentially get to River, evaluate their position in their runs, and reset. You could potentially see 2 more resets out of these two. There's a lot of game left to be played. Don't go anywhere. This is not a chance for a bathroom break. Hello, Candy, with the Pog.
Candy's back. She's been studying all day, taking a break to watch this amazing match.
She did open her gates.
I don't know why. Whenever you say it, it's just like there's no. You're doing it maliciously.
I don't know what I'm saying.
Oh, man.
Well, Levon says, this is expert advice from Levon. To be fair, reset if anything go wrong in Beach at this point.
Yeah.
And I don't disagree.
Yeah,
you have time. If you don't leave here with optimal points, don't start off on the wrong foot. But there is no There is no meta game here. You don't want to let Quo get the point advantage. There's none of that. Quo and Eric here, they are really good at what they do. They're really practiced at the game. I mean, Eric had one of the quickest ascents in recent memory. I mean, we know what these two are capable of, and they're just capable of popping off a good run just like that. So, as we see what this electrode is.
Hashtag coronavirus. What was I going to say? I was going to say something. Yeah, so we were talking about metagame stuff. So something that's important here is that we have plenty of time on the timer still. We still have plenty of resets. So at this point, both runners should be using those resets if they come to a point where they are not going to be able to beat the times that they have already, right? They have these 21-minute times that they both submitted. They need to beat these times realistically because, you know, Quo can't just sit on a 21:00. We know that Eric can beat that. We know Eric can beat that by a lot, right? We know he can beat it by 18 seconds, right? Eric can definitely beat a 21:00, and Quo can definitely beat a 21:06. So both players here have to put forward really solid runs in order to really secure the victory here. So they have a good baseline to start with, right? But we do need to see both these runners put up even better runs to really, really push this forward. So hopefully we get to see some of that. They do have resets. They do have time. Let's see what we can produce.
I'm going to make a prediction right now.
What's that?
My prediction is that we are going to see the first 20-40 minute time, 20-40 of the tournament in this match. Two people definitely capable of dropping 20-40s.
If I mean, these two are the most capable left in the tournament to do so. I myself have never gotten a 20-40, and I think Levon is like a 20-49, or is he still at a 20-50? I forget exactly. So we're looking at, you know, these two players are the most likely.
And I just want to say, Drogi does have a 20-43. Shout out to Drogi's 20-43.
He does, in fact. However, Drogi is no longer in the tournament.
I remember that for some reason. Call it a habit.
There you go. All right, let's see. We're approaching the magnet section here. Let's see if both players... I think... no, that was the last time.
Levon is handy capable, says Rezu. Let's check out these magnets.
I'm curious if Levon is even practicing right now. Something tells me probably not.
Is probably playing Smush right now, or Minecraft. He probably built some contraption.
Probably. Alright, let's see how this plays out. I saw that Quo's magnets were really good, and looks like Eric's magnets are also pretty good. Starting the cutscene. There we go.
That's what we like to call in the business a magnet carta.
Alright. I'll remember that for next time.
The restrictions on the king, man. Like magnets at the end of tunnel.
Viva la France.
Hey, CJ. Thank you, sir.
Actually going for world record right now sounds good, LaFun. I want you to world record on me during the tournament.
Levon rips his shirt off like a la Lou Ferrigno in the original Incredible Hulk TV show. He just goes full on Thundercats in his bedroom.
I mean, both players here put up good points. I think Eric was at 56, right? Only very slightly behind. Yep, see? Rizu's keeping track. Quo with a 609 with 57k. And then Eric with a 610 at 56.9k. They are neck and neck in both points and time.
Racy's like our sideline StatCast correspondent.
And I appreciate him, because that is very helpful.
He's an analyst, a retired runner. Forcibly retired. No offense, buddy. You did your best.
Yes. I sent him to the Shadow Realm. It's true.
Kaiba! You know, when I first met you, I was doing my Joey impressions back then.
Rizu or me?
Met you. Yeah.
You were doing
also,
Joey?
Magmar Snipe. Yeah. Baby Dragon.
Oh yeah, that's right.
The Time Wizard.
I remember that. Brings back memories.
Serenity. Yeah. I didn't say they were good.
No one said they were bad either.
Well, let me tell you something. I saw a sign in Town Hall the other day that said the county clerk. I know where they should have put it.
Can you say, hey, Yugi? Hey, Yugi! We both said it.
Baby! No, I'm not doing that.
We both
All
synergized. We were like, hey, Yug! Hey, Yug! I'm walking here.
I had an idea that was
Yep.
really funny. I thought it would be really funny if me and you played a version of the Newlywed Game. Just our friendship alone,
Uh-huh.
right? You know the concept of the game, right?
Yeah, it's like you ask someone
it.
a question, they write the answer down, then the husband or whoever has to guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, because it'd be an interesting glimpse into our relationship.
Mm-hmm.
And, I think that we have a bunch of little quirks that people would find interesting. For example, whenever I want to talk to CC, I ask him a one-word question.
And it's not call.
It does not call. If you get that, if anyone gets that, I will donate $10 to ICA Aid right now.
If anybody knows the code word we use for a voice call.
I don't know if anyone knows that one.
I highly doubt it. We've talked about it before, though.
We have mentioned it before.
I don't know if I've talked about it on stream or whatever. I'm pretty sure it's been on stream. I don't know. I know I've said it before, but I don't think anyone remembers. Why should they? They're not
We
part
did
of our
tell
call.
the story. If someone is willing to go back and watch the countless hours of quality CC Neverender VOD footage.
Also, just noticed Quo missed shoulder.
Oh my goodness.
This is going to be interesting.
Well, don't worry, CC, because there's a bunch of shelters at the end if he doesn't get 3 cloisters.
Well, he's going to go for the one on Slowpoke, or Slowbro or whatever, but
Oh.
it's going to be a big deficit for Quo here.
So what you're saying, John, is he dropped a lot of spaghetti on that play.
You could say so. I guess he's just going to hold out for Cloister here. Now, this run is pretty good, but maybe at this point he's kind of fingers crossed. Maybe he'll use up all his bad RNG and not get a Cloister. Maybe he'll get a Cloister.
The question is he on pace to beat Matt Turk?
Nobody knows. Nobody's watched that video.
Yeah. He did get a cloister. He did take a picture of that shelter, by the way, because I was a little weary of that shelter too.
It's smart of him to do so. As you can see, a man of experience. Quo has been here before, right? Quo has been in this situation too many times. He knows exactly that sometimes there's
Cloy. That's got to be a reset.
No Cloy from Mr. Eric here. Alrighty.
If you're Eric, I don't know if you think you can beat a 21 minute. If you can get a sub 21 with Jinx, I don't think he can.
I don't have a lot of confidence in that. I mean, Eric and Quo would be the two people who probably could do so, but definitely
Yeah,
okay, now
I'm
we see
expecting a
from Eric.
reset. Yeah,
Now we see one. Okay.
he can go all in on this. He could, Drogi. He could have.
He shouldn't, but he could.
Oh, Eric constantly going into his options.
Dude, he loves those options.
And he presses F to pay respect as we see if Quo can espouse his Ditto demons.
He chose
Here
the
on the
wrong
first-
video file in Volcano, that's right. He pulled up an old
That's
VOD
true.
and he was like, ah, shit, this one doesn't have Cloister.
This was with, oh man, I'm glad no one's listening to my audio, which is conveniently down because this one's a voice call with Dan. I'm not taking I'm taking the piss, but his audio is down, right?
Yeah, his audio is in fact down. Yeah, it's whenever I try to do his audio, it's just nothing. I did restart his stream, so maybe, but probably not.
The carnivorous creator.
The voice call with Dan where Dan says racist stuff? Oof. Come on, bro.
Oof.
I always knew he would say racist stuff.
Reizu thinks it's about him, but it's actually him calling it the Chinese virus over and over again.
You know, I had a customer tell me that China engineered this virus to kill American old people.
We went to, when I was a younger man. I went to an aquarium in Virginia. Shout out to Norfolk, beautiful town.
Shout outs to Norfolk. Never been there.
Shout out Norfolk, beautiful town. Lot of military, but beautiful. We went to a aquarium, which is beautiful. I recommend everyone go there. Lots of wildlife in the zoo, right? Lots of animals. And the final room before you can leave is a pool that has the manta rays. You know, the cold-blooded killers that murdered and took Steve Irwin away from us.
Rest in peace.
Hashtag too soon. Hashtag rest in peace, Steve Irwin.
Hashtag
Big Irwin is pretty hot. Yep. Hashtag Icade. So, the attendant in that room is wearing an Omaha Beach hat. He has a stool with his jacket on it, which is a VFW jacket. And he is wearing an American flag shirt, and this man is in his 80s. And he is walking the children. I took my niece and my nephew there, and at the time they were both 10 or younger. And he's walking us through. Oh, did he reset in Valley?
Quo reset. I mean, I think he knew that his time wasn't going to be good enough to beat that 21, and I think he kind of remembered, and he was like, "Oh yeah."
Oh, he's resetting because he messed up the file select. So I'll make this really short. The old man was saying that everything in this tank is something even a Chinaman wouldn't eat. So it was the last room in this aquarium, and he's going up to all the children being like, a Chinaman won't even eat this, and this is got meat. I've seen a Chinaman eat catfish bones. I'm like, in China? Like, what? Where were you? Where were you in the war?
Back in
that you went
Korea.
to China. Yeah, no, very weird, very weird. So, yes, the most racist man I ever meet at the most beautiful aquarium I've ever been to in a very nice town. Surprisingly, the last room of this aquarium that was required to go through to exit. So, all the kids just wanting to pet a manta ray, instead were given a lesson on why Grandpa lives in a home.
There you go.
He was a World War III vet, a man ahead of his time. For sure.
Literally.
Yeah.
He went back
He didn't
in time.
know yet. Biological warfare. It's real. Was that guy that said he was fucking himself in the ass to own the libs? It's like kind of like that. Like that's the customer you had today. That guy.
There you go.
Yeah. Well, Cece, I'm glad to see that you've replaced the Speed Docs logo.
I did.
With the new logo. The logo, I think we only used for the first 2 or 3 videos.
Yes. Oh, the one for, I think DKC was using that one. I think it was after DKC we switched.
When did we retire the clip? I thought it was before DKC.
Well, because Thug was the last video that was the clip, right?
Oh my god.
And Thug was the last video we put out before DKC.
Yeah.
So I think after that we decided to just like, fuck it.
But you know, speaking of Speed Docs,
speaking of,
we do have a video coming out this month.
Very soon. Very soon.
We have the world record history of Banjo-Kazooie 100%. And if you think you know the story, we're here to tell you you're mostly right. But there's a few things that you didn't know.
It's a very interesting journey, yeah. And I think a lot of people kind of have an idea of what the history is. And, there's no way to, beat around the bush. Everyone knows, sometimes everyone knows the most common stories. But there's still a lot of stuff back there.
Yes. And I will say that we discovered some things in this journey that surprised me, a devout Banjo fan.
After FFM. Yeah, there's a lot of early history stuff that's not really told. We asked around and a lot of people were like, I don't know, I kind of just started watching in 2017, so.
I will tell you that I have been following since I started watching speedrunning, and I did not know all of it, and partially, Rizu, because the community has not been great at documenting it. Mm-hmm. Ooh, 23,980.
See, another reset from Quo here.
That is a hard cuck.
Mm-hmm.
That is finding your wife in bed with another man and not kicking him out immediately.
Quo is having issues
hard time.
selecting the right file name.
Well,
There
this
you
is
go.
all practice for him to get the the correct video synced up.
Oh, there you go.
And a 52-870, not great points here for Eric. Will we see a reset? No, I think he's going to roll with it.
That's a tough call, man. I mean, he can do it, and that's going to lose him a little bit of time if he goes for like a better picture, like a posed Moltres.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
He might need it though.
The problem is, that's the thing, is that he, even if he does that, he now has to play perfect for the rest of the run in order to really get a solid attempt out. Like, I don't think he can get a 2140X with this run that he's on right now.
No, probably not. I mean, that would be... He would have to get everything else perfect, and I think that that's unlikely at best and not going to happen at worst.
Rizu brings up a good point here. Eric can still continue this run to River, see if he gets Cloister, and then decide if he wants to reset after that.
Eric, much like Rizu, they are both crafty beavers, constructing their dams one log at a time.
Eric
both
with a
their
very
hands
interesting
in the
setup here.
dike.
Oh, actually, it was a really great setup. I doubted him, but here in the end, Eric proved me wrong. That was an amazing setup.
And that's why he has a 2040 and you do not.
That is true.
That was really mean.
Eric
I
is just
apologize.
no, he's just an alpha gamer boy. I don't know how he does it.
Where is Mike? We need gamer words to be invoked.
As long as it's not gamer word number 1 or 2. I think
No,
we'll be
we
all right.
save those for the public's deli.
Never doubt an Italian at war. Oof. Mussolini would be proud.
What's the line from Princess Bride? Never
never watched
challenge a Sicilian to a battle of the death when death's online.
Eric's gonna go and reset.
330. Yeah, that's an awkward position. You need to get the red dot of Wagyu. Why does he keep doing that, CC?
I
have to know.
legitimately have no idea. It baffles the mind.
Well, it is the same video file in the beginning, so
Yeah,
that
he
lends
just
credence to the-
reloaded it. Now he's gonna switch over to his volcano video later on.
Yeah, we're gonna see that same setup, except this time he gets just enough.
Dude, fucking imagine if you got the same points on both this beach and the beach from before, and everyone's like, "It's spliced, it's super spliced." I'm like, I gotta review the footage.
Thank you, Clean Sarah. I only memorized Andre the Giant's lines from that movie. But I appreciate you, my friend. I hope you're doing well. And yeah.
Okay.
Nobody ever does the roll. No one ever lets it roll. But you know what happens when you don't let it roll? You get fucked over by the electrode, man.
Well, you know, there's ways around it. You got to practice it. It's not easy, you know. It's not as you can't just like turn left and get it. You know, there's some finesse in there, you know. You got to get a feel.
CC is dripping with finesse.
I try. I haven't taken a shower yet, so I guess I am kind of drippy with finesse. Got to towel off after this one before I get my own match. I did some practice runs. My hands were a little greasy for eating cake.
Bob Greasy?
Who?
There you go. All right, moving on. You were eating greasy cake? What?
No, it was like an apple cinnamon cake, and I was eating it with my hands because it kind of came out like a mess. It's supposed to be like a bundt cake, but the whole thing just kind of came out as like a giant pile of gooey deliciousness, and it's delicious. Don't get me wrong.
It sounds like it came out more like a punt cake. Hello.
Hello, Drogi. I am a melee player, so you are correct.
That is technically correct. We can carbon date him by the layers of dirt on his arms. Yeah, hello. Anyone that needs commentary team, we're available, and we do accept money. So, I think that's one of my. I made a bucket list shortly after a time in my life last year. at the behest of my very good friend John Villum. Shout out to John Villum, active duty Navyman, serving our country,
I have bells.
United
I'll take
States
bells.
of America. Serving the United States of America overseas in Sicily, ground zero for the coronavirus. And,
I don't think that's how ground zero works, but okay.
well, ground one. There you go.
Oh, man. Okay, go ahead.
And he told me to make a list of my things I want to do before I die. And I put one, commentate a live sporting event, commentate an esport, and one that I'm going to share, although I'm not entirely sure how comfortable I am sharing it, commentate a porno. I thought that'd be very interesting.
Now, would you be live commentating, or would you be in person commentating as it's happening, or would you want to do one as like a post-match review?
I think that it would be too much pressure for the actors to, the talented actors and actresses that bring you fine quality programs such as Fuckfest 2012. What was the one they did for Firefest? I remember seeing that on something. Anyway, I'm getting lost in the sauce here. The point is, I don't know, but actually I might think about it.
Real quick, before we continue, we are just past the cutoff point. I'm going to give people like a few more seconds to make sure. I think we're clear. Okay, let's go ahead and turn that timer off. There are no more resets available. Resets are off the table. Both players here are going to have to beat these times. This is it. Levon apparently on a 2040x pace in his offline run. I hope he's recording.
Well, it depends on how much of his clothes are removed. So you see, if he's down to the jockstrap, he could be on 2020 pace.
Lafon, if you can hear me and you are in Valley, I need you to take your shirt off. if it's not off already, you need to take it off right now.
I'm gonna get the opportunity to comment on an esport and a porno at the same time. Please strip for the entertainment of others, Levon. Ask Lacey. Yes, Lacey, be a dear. Please unbutton his shirt. I don't think I've ever seen Levon not wear a shirt that didn't have buttons on it.
That's true. I don't see him wearing like t-shirts. He always wears like a zip up. RJ's here. What's up, RJ? Ask Lacey for approval? That's a good point.
You don't want to do anything to upset Lacey. Nobody wants to upset Lacey.
'Tis true.
I'll be honest. I'm gonna have a real truth moment with you here.
What's that?
I did not believe, because when we first heard that he had a girlfriend, he literally came in and was like, "Guys, I have a girlfriend now." I didn't believe that he had a girlfriend named Lacey. I thought it was a joke.
You thought it was made up?
Yeah, I thought it was a meme until finally someone named Lacey showed up. I was like, oh, God.
Yeah.
I felt really bad.
This is the whole Artemis, imaginary girlfriend situation.
Well, that was a little different, but yeah. Oh, my girlfriend's here at the event. No one's seen her yet, though.
It's true. I roomed with her, and I didn't even see her for 2 days.
Yeah. That's how quiet she is.
That's true. All right. So, what do we have here?
It comes down to this.
Quo on amazing pace. He left Volcano, I think at like 750 something. Like a low 750 something. Like 753. Reezy was keeping track. Like good googly moogly. What on earth?
Jumpin' Jehoshaphat, Jesus, Mary, and Joseph. And Drogi says, "You wouldn't know my girlfriend. She goes to a different school." Ah, yes, of course. The old grade school defense. The flagpole sitta of, "Where is your girl tonight? I hope she is a gentleman."
You don't even go here, Drogi.
Shout out to the Mean Girls reference that CC just made. Let's go. I'm big a boy. You don't even go here. It's not my fault that I have a heavy flow. It's because I have a wide, heavy-set vagina.
She appeared one time in the lobby. Well, I'm glad you got to meet her.
That is a bit in The Wire. It's like, what office does he work in?
Ooh,
he came down to the
Eric
lobby.
did not get a good Charmander on that one. I hope he has a backup for that. From what it looked like, unless the camera did some tricks, it looked like He did not get him when he was eating the fruit. He was dying.
I don't think he either noticed or cares.
Yeah, he doesn't know the backup. It's not really a good backup, and just this might not turn out very well.
Yeah, I mean, that is one of the things that we've said about Eric going into the tournament in general, was that he does not know the backups.
That is a narrative pushed forward by you in particular.
It was pushed heavily by me. So that
He still
he
has
would
74K, still looking all right, still a clean sub-8 Volcano here. If he can hold this together, he will definitely beat this 2106 time.
He, for the record, he did get a, 2,200 point Charmander.
No Cloyster from Quo.
Oh no, let's see how good of a pace Quo is on.
We did not spam, where's that Pokemon?
Oh, this is the end of Quo.
Is Quo going to reset?
All right.
Okay.
There's no reset.
No, not reset. I mean, he closed his time.
He ended it, yeah. So now the ball is forever in Eric's court.
Mm-hmm.
We have tried to mitigate the circumstances by which Cloyster could ultimately impact the runner's runs, and unfortunately today, Cloyster, our boy, has betrayed us. We'll see if he gives lends his presence to Eric, because this race is all in the palm of the man of granite's hands. His 19-inch hands.
Now, Eric also has to get a Cloyster here. Regardless, if Eric doesn't get a Cloyster, I really hope that he continues this run. Mainly for content, but because this is his last chance, right? Obviously, there's still losers bracket, right? So he's not out of the tournament if he loses this match. But you don't want to be in a position where you're on the back foot, right? Eric's definitely going to want to be in grand finals on the winner's side, right? It's literally he has to lose twice to be out of the tournament. For anyone who's not too terribly familiar with the double elimination type tournament, so let's say currently Quo is winning. If Quo wins this match, he will go on to grand finals on the winner's side. Eric would go on to losers bracket to face off in losers finals, and then let's say Eric wins and Eric goes on to grand finals from the loser side. Eric would have to beat Quo in 2 separate matches. So he'd have to beat him in a match and then beat him again in a match, right? Which means that he would have to outplay him twice, for 2 hours. So
come on, please. Get
no
him,
Cloyster. No, dude.
Cursed. You uploaded the wrong VOD, boy.
Oh, man. He's spliced in the wrong video.
All right.
Levon with the 2046?
What the fuck?
Levon says, I'm not out of the game yet, boys. I'm coming for you, bitches.
No way. He said he was going to do it this
I took my shirt off for you. That's right, Levon. I knew it. I knew you had the power. You leveled up.
Man, we really just shit on Eric, but damn, this is really amazing.
Dude,
another world record that occurred during the Snap tournament.
The tournament, once again, bringing out the best in our runners. It was a shit run. You know what? You can beat it. Beat it in my run.
Sorry, it was not a world record. I apologize. Oh, Eric's saying GG's.
Yeah, I think.
Will he continue?
I think he knows this is going to be a bad one. I kind of hope he kind of plays this out a little bit, but yeah, I mean, I'm curious to know where his time would be afterwards. Can I see? I actually can see his splits. Hang on. Pull it up.
Well, his Jinx percent PBCC is the world record with a 2114.
He's running against his best segments, so I'm curious to know where he is after this. If he's like more than 30 seconds behind, it's pretty much gonna be impossible for him to be able to beat this.
Well, we have seen miracles before, CC.
Mm-hmm.
Let's hope my recording isn't corrupted. Here we go. The train of excuses. Oh man, it only recorded in FLV.
The most useless file format.
Yeah. Here's my world record. I'm going to submit this useless... He's playing Animal Crossing. He's dabbing on his opponent.
Quo has gone over to play. Let me go ahead and mute him because we don't want that kind of audio on the stream here. I'm gonna play some game tunes here.
Break him off a little piece of the banjo. Candy announcing to all the men and women in the chat. Oh, he forgot to get Cloister. Or he forgot to get Jinx. It's over.
Ooh, yeah, he actually did. Okay, Eric is actually done then.
Oh no, Eric,
okay.
buddy.
That is unfortunate.
The message on screen. Dear Pat, forward this to Eric. It was for him, but I can't catch him. Oh man. Serendipity, thy name is Daniel.
Oh boy. All right, let's move back to the in-between here.
Where am I?
You are here in the in-between.
Where
Whoa.
am I?
Who am I?
Do you have Rocket too?
Yes, we went over this.
Oh, I don't remember. I thought you had the mouse. Who has the mouse? CZ
I have the mouse. Is Eric gonna pop in? I don't know if he is or isn't. He's still muted. There he is.
He had to
All
go
right.
get some protein powder.
Both of you runners, great job. Very close. It's a goddamn shame. Both those last runs didn't have Cloister.
Right, like
Yeah.
I think the best run I had finishing was the first run. Even though I had third Cloister, and not the greatest Weeping Bill, I still managed to make Weeping Bill do another lap.
Yeah.
And
Quo was in the
there
same boat,
was,
if it makes you feel any better.
Yeah, I noticed.
Yeah.
We was actually ahead of me, and then we both mess up Mew?
You did. I don't think Quo did.
You missed 2 cycles, so it wasn't
Right.
great. But...
Oh, rip.
But
And
yeah,
then
go
the
ahead.
rest of those didn't have any Cloisters. Any
Yeah.
of those resets. But
Like I said, it's a
it is what it
goddamn
is.
shame. Because both those last runs that both of y'all are on, Quo was on a great pace. I think he left Volcano at 7:53 with like 75k or something, and you were like pretty much on
Yeah.
the same pace. You were, I think, 4 seconds off your summa best, right? And you had good points. So both of you guys had great runs on that very end there. It's a shame Cloister didn't come through though.
Yeah, it is what it is. It's fine.
It is what it is.
You know, we got-
Cloister, the Georgia O'Keeffe painting of Pokemon.
Yep. Don't forget, as mentioned, so this is a double elimination tournament, and you're not out of the tournament yet, Gunlap, Eric. So you have time. You have a way to get back in there, and you can really you can take it back. So it's not out. You're not out of the tournament yet. Next up is me versus Levon, and you will face off the winner of that match.
that
Probably
should be
Levon.
exciting.
Levon got a 2046 during your match.
Offline?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So you guys were playing. Levon was doing a warm-up run against me. I guess probably because he assumes he's going to beat me, and then he's going to go on and face one of you two. But yeah.
Not to change the subject, how do you add somebody in Animal Crossing?
You have to. So if you're friends on, or if you're Switch friends, you can go to their island if they invite you, or like with a code.
Hello.
And once you're there, you can add each other as best friends, and then it's like you're connected.
Quote,
that a
open
shark?
your gates.
Yeah, you just got a hammerhead shark.
Let's go.
One sec, opening
Ow,
gates.
motherfucker, a fucking tarantula bit me. What the fuck? What is this game?